I just had to film something for like something else I'm doing, not YouTube related, and I may or may not have made the choice like yesterday to make a YouTube comeback. Welcome back. Is this my return? I don't know.
I guess I'll be on my way now.
We'll see. So where have I been the last 6 months? The only word I can think to describe the last 6 months of my life would be awake. And I think the term awake, to classify that as the last 6 months, was only possible by stepping away from YouTube and no longer filming every single aspect of my life. I realized I was just waking up every single day and filming so much every single day that I wasn't letting myself actually stop and experience and live in the moment. And when I decided to stop doing YouTube and no longer record my like every move, I feel like I actually became awoke and actually started like experiencing things for what they are and seeing life through my own eyes instead of through a camera lens, which has been an insane experience. So I think the only way to immortalize the last 6 months and to like make it all make sense was to stop doing YouTube and to take a step back, and that is exactly what I did. I listened to myself and I'm glad that I did that. What I mean when I say awake is just living more intentionally, being more present in every moment, deeply figuring out myself, figuring out why I am the way I am. And I know that that is going to be like a very long process. It's not just something that you figure out overnight or, you know, can happen in a month or two, but it's happening. And like I actually am figuring things out. And I think that it has been like a crazy experience that I've been going through probably I'd say like the last like 2 months or so since I've gotten back to school. When I say awake, I also mean just like deeply connecting to the universe and spirituality and tapping into things that I feel like are like soul desires versus just like external desires or things that I think I might want. And just like peeling back the layers of myself and my brain and just doing so much self-discovery, like kind of an annoying amount of self-discovery has been going on, but in a good way. It's annoying because it's like intense and it's overwhelming, and I think anyone who is like in this stage of life or whatever journey process, whatever like it is that I'm currently experiencing, I think if you are also experiencing it or have experienced it before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's kind of overwhelming, and I'm glad I had the space and like let myself do it off camera. But now we're here and we're coming back, and it's time to catch you up to speed because a lot has happened in these 6 months. Like everything I just said has been very internal, but there's been a lot of external things too, and fun external things that I kind of share on Instagram, but you are about to get the inside look. So let me catch you up to speed on what the last 6 months of my life has entailed externally. I turned 21 years old on June 19th, 2022, and since turning 21, I have matured so much. And I was gonna say it's a theory, but it's not a theory, it's a known fact. You know, like scientifically it's proven that your frontal cortex like completely is grown when you're like 25 years old or something. Well, I think it like begins growing at 21 and you like start figuring out things, because I truly did feel like my brain had this moment where things just like fused together and so much in my life started making sense and things started coming together. And it's been since I've turned 21. So I don't really know where this age lies on like my birth chart and things of that sort, but 21 has been so significant for my growth and like development as a person. I traveled all around Europe. So in the span of a month, I visited several different countries, and I fulfilled something inside of me that had been itching and longing and begging and just like needed to get out and be fulfilled, and I know it is extremely privileged of me to have been able to experience something like that, and you know, to have had this inkling of like needing to see more and wanting to see more of the world, and then to be able to actually fulfill it and live it and experience it was absolutely insane. I also got to cross something off my bucket list. So Greece is a country that I have always wanted to visit. It has been like on my top bucket list destination thing for my entire life, and actually being there, stepping on the grounds in Greece, like chills, tears, it was absolutely amazing. I just like commemorated and immortalized every single moment with my eyes, and I think that was very special. I did have my camera, I filmed some of it, but majority of the trip I did it off my phone, and I think that has been like a great experience for me, and I'm so glad that I ended up doing that. But I traveled all around Europe, and it was so fulfilling, so like, it's one of those experiences that I will never, ever, 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 ever forget, never will shut up about, and something that I hope I can do again. Like, wow, it was, just thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. It was so great. I started senior year at Howard University. This has been extremely surreal. Every now and then, I'd say at least like 3 times a week, I get shocked with this like overwhelming and like overflowing amount of emotions of like, Maya, you're leaving. Like, my undergrad career is coming to an end here at Howard University. And I don't know how I feel about it. I know that this is a chapter that I have to close at some point, but I can't say that I'm ready to close it. And I just think back to freshman year, I had so many emotions and I was so excited, and you know, all the things about Howard that I was looking forward to are now the things that make me feel so nostalgic about it, and are now the things that I'm gonna miss when I leave here. So I started my senior year and I am emotional about it. It's like sad to say that, but I am very emotional about it, and I can't even think about what I'm gonna be saying or thinking when I have to move out. I will probably be a wreck. I got more tattoos. This was something that I did not see coming. If I had planned out like the last 6 months, I never would have thought I would be coming to you with a big piece on my arm and just like tattoos all over me. But I love the way these tattoos have made me feel, and I think I finally gotten to a place where I have some more discernment when it comes to tattoos, and I know what I want on me, what I don't want on me. I love the way they make me feel. I feel so authentic within myself. I love the way they look. I know I've said that already, but I just got more tattoos and I think they're great. I love them. I probably will never stop getting tattoos at this point. I think I'll be covered very soon. But yeah, I got a lot more tattoos and I'm really happy with all of them. I started taking writing seriously. Writing and just expressing myself through words is something that I've always loved to do, but something that I kind of stopped allowing myself to do. I can't tell you why I did it, but that's just what ended up happening. But I found my way back to it, and since doing that, I have felt so creatively in tuned. I felt so fulfilled. I felt so just like on the right path. I actually started taking it seriously by writing a book and like starting that whole process, and I want to start sharing my little excerpts and things on the internet, so I'll definitely be reading some of those things here on YouTube, but I also share some of it on TikTok every now and then. And it's still a little bit hard for me to be vulnerable and share these emotions, but I do believe writing is going to be a big part of my life and a big part of like my life purpose, if you will, if you want to go that deep. But writing is very important to me, and I'm excited that I'm finally letting myself indulge in it and just like feel fully authentically into the things that I love, like fall into them completely, and it's such a great feeling. So that is where I've been and now where I'm going. So I am making my YouTube comeback. I'm not gonna give myself a posting schedule or put too much pressure around this. I'm just gonna post when it feels right. I'm gonna film when it feels right and just share things that matter to me, things that are important to me. I no longer want to just throw out content and just make videos to make them. I want to be doing things that feel purposeful and intentional. And the same way that I show up every day in my life and am being present and experiencing things is the same way that I want to present myself on the internet and how I want to show out and, you know, be this, oh, that's in, I want to go out, there we go. And just be this personality on the internet and show who I am and all of that. So that is where I've been. This is where I'm going. I want to say thank you to everyone who sent me nice messages and DM'd me and things like that, and were wondering where I've been. I've been okay. I've just been living life and experiencing, and it's been fucking awesome. Like, I know I said like awoke was my main word, but fucking awesome is the word, because so much amazing things have been happening in my life, and I'm really excited to see where I go with this all and what's gonna come out of it. And let me see, actually, I literally made an outline for this video. That's how you know, like, I'm taking a different route. I don't want to just say random things and record different things. But yeah, okay, that's just about everything. But I will see you soon with a new video, and thanks for coming along on this like journey of life with me. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I will see you very soon for a new video.